So, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Your ratings are low. You're trying to compete with Real Housewives of Potomac. It's not balancing out. So instead of running an episode, y'all gonna give us boring Cynthia and her daughter? Bravo. I'm sick of it. Real Housewives of Atlanta? Been sick of it. Let's talk about it. So, I'm sitting up here waiting to watch Real Housewives of Atlanta season 12, episode 4. And come to find out, we don't have one. So, there's been talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Their season opener was a flop. Their ratings are not good. After being the longest running, the best, highest rating show in Bravo history, now they're becoming a little lackluster in the numbers. So we all know that Real Housewives of Potomac Part 3 aired last night. And generally what Bravo has been doing is letting Atlanta Housewives go first so that they can get them out there, people can view them, and then it's like a running thing. From there, you go over to Potomac. Well, evidently, the last few times they've done that hasn't been working. The numbers are still below average. So they decided to give us Cynthia and Noelle last night on the set. And the topic was, Mom, what were you thinking? Now, I don't have a problem with that, but I got a problem with that. Because if you're going to do a filler episode and not film anything, I would have rather you first pick somebody other than Cynthia with her boring self and her daughter Noelle. It was uncomfortable. It didn't flow. And the topics that they were discussing, mother and daughter, I just didn't like it. They started off with the Grease episode, and Cynthia talking about wanting her own private room so she could have phone sex with Mike and all that. And then you got her daughter Noelle asking her questions and like, Mom, what were you thinking? Why would you say? It didn't go. It just was out of order. It was lackluster, and it was boring. Now, for me, if you were going to do something as a filler episode, do a panel discussion. You could have brought in your top girls. Y'all could have talked about the season as a whole. Y'all could have did a go out and vote montage. Atlanta has a big election coming up for the Senate seats. You could have did that. You could have even just did... I wouldn't even been mad if you had put Portia's show with her, Giselle, and the other two ladies in that slot for like an opener to get everybody hyped up to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, talk about Potomac, talk about Salt Lake City. They could have did something to get everybody into it, but yet y'all gave us Cynthia Boring Bailey. No storyline having Cynthia Boring Bailey. And I don't even like Kenya. Y'all could have found something for Kenya to do. But I'd rather y'all not premiere anything than to give us that crap. And as viewers, I think we deserve better. And if you're so worried about the ratings and what's going on, and you're having some issue getting the numbers up, then stop, regroup, rethink it, and come with a better game plan. But don't just give us anything for a whole hour of filler. That's crazy. Y'all could have just kept it. You could have just, I would have preferred you just did a rerun of the last season episode. Move Potomac up. There was a whole lot of more options than to have us sitting there watching it. So for that, I have no review, because after the first 5 minutes, I was like, hell to the no. And I just watched something on regular television. So you still lost ratings. You still can't put that in your book for your numbers because people didn't watch it. It was worthless. It was just wrong. And there's no other way to put it. So Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 12, episode 4, we didn't have one, so therefore we have no review. So go on over and check out my Real Housewives of Potomac's season 5 reunion part 3, and we could go from there for a real show and a real review. All right, talk to you later, guys.